Hello everyone. Our today's topic is lung, and this is the second lecture on the lung. In fact, first lecture of the lung I told you about the relation of apex, base, three borders and lateral surface. Today I will tell you about the medial surface of the lung. See, this is the figure of right lung and this is the figure of left lung. Here this is the base, apex, anterior border, posterior border and inferior border. And this surface is medial surface of right lung, and this surface is the medial surface of left lung, having a apex, base, anterior border, posterior border and inferior border. Now the medial surface of the lung is divided into two parts. Smaller, narrow posterior part of both the lung, it is called vertebral area. It is called vertebral area. And remaining part of both the lung, it is called the mediastinal area. So posterior surface is divided into two parts. Posterior narrow part, it is called vertebral area, and remaining part is called mediastinal area. So this is the vertebral area of right lung. This is the vertebral area of left lung. Now the vertebral area of the lung, it is related to side of thoracic vertebrae. It is related to side of thoracic vertebrae. And mediastinal area of both the lung, having a large depression. This is the depression of the right lung and this is the depression of left lung. And this depression, it is called hilum, or it is also called hilus. Either you tell hilum or hilus. And below the hilum, there is a ligament, and this ligament, it is called pulmonary ligament. This ligament is called pulmonary ligament. About the hilus, I will tell you later on. First, about the relation of mediastinal area of right lung. First, the relation of mediastinal area of right lung. See, this is the mediastinal area of right lung. Now, below and front of the hilus, because this is the anterior border. So, below and front of the hilus, there is a large depression. And this large depression, it is called cardiac impression. So cardiac impression of the right lung is related to the two chamber of heart, right atrium and part of the right ventricle. Cardiac impression of the right lung is related to right atrium completely and part of the right ventricle Now above the cardiac impression and in front of the hilus, there is a vertical groove. So lower part of this vertical groove, it is produced by superior vena cava. So this part is produced by superior vena cava, and upper part, it is produced by right brachiocephalic vein. So vertical groove in front of the hilus, above the cardiac impression. In lower part, it is related to superior vena cava, and upper part is related to right brachiocephalic vein. Now, in front of lower part of the pulmonary ligament, there is a vertical groove, and this vertical groove is produced by inferior vena cava. So this vertical groove of superior vena cava, vertical groove of inferior vena cava, they carry the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, and both the veins, they are open in the right atrium of the heart. Now, above the hilum of the right lung, there is a arch groove. And this arch groove, it is continuous with the continuous up to the groove of supravena cava. It is continuous up to the groove of supravena cava, and this arch groove is produced by arch of azygos vein. This arch groove is produced by arch of azygos vein. Now behind the hilus, there is a vertical groove is there. Behind the hilus, there is a vertical groove. And this vertical groove behind the hilus, it is produced by right margin of esophagus. It is produced by right margin of esophagus. Now, above the hilus, above the arch groove, and in front of the apex of the lung, above the arch groove and in front of apex of lung, there is a vertical groove is there. So this vertical groove, it is lying above the arch of the arch groove, and it lying in front of the apex. And this groove, it is produced by right subclavian artery. It is produced by right subclavian artery. Now, from apex to the arch groove, mediastinal area is related to right margin of esophagus, but here the esophagus not produce any groove. Here the esophagus not produce any groove. Now in between the esophageal area and the subclavian groove, this area, it is related to trachea and right vagus nerve. Again, below and front of the hilus, there is a large depression. It is called cardiac impression. It is related to right atrium and part of the right ventricle. In front of the hilus and above the cardiac impression, there is a vertical groove. Lower part of vertical groove is related to supravena cava, and upper part of the groove is related to right brachiocephalic vein. Now in front of the lower part of the pulmonary ligament, there is a vertical groove. And this vertical groove, it is produced by inferior vena cava, and superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, both the veins, they are opened into the right atrium of the heart. Above the hilus, there is a arch groove, and this arch groove, it is produced by arch of azygos vein. And behind the hilus, there is a vertical groove, and this vertical groove, it is produced by right margin of esophagus. It is produced by right margin of esophagus. Now from in front of the apex and above the arch groove, there is a vertical groove is there. In front of the apex and above the arch groove, there is a vertical groove, and this vertical groove is produced by right subclavian artery. Now from apex to the arch groove, the mediastinal area is related to the right margin of esophagus, but the esophagus is not producing a groove here. Now between the subclavian groove and esophageal area, here this area is related to trachea and right vagus nerve. Now we come to the relation of mediastinal area of left lung. Now this is the anterior border in left lung, this is the posterior border. So below and front of hilus, there is a large depressed area, and this large depressed area, it is known as the cardiac impression. Now the cardiac impression of the left lung is related to three chambers of heart. It is related to part of left atrium, it is related to left ventricle, and it is related to part of right ventricle. Again, cardiac impression of left lung, it is related to part of the left atrium, left ventricle, and part of the right ventricle. Now, above the hilus, there is a arch groove, and this arch groove, it is continuous with the vertical groove behind the hilus. So the arch groove above the hilus, it is produced by arch of aorta. and vertical groove behind the hilus, it is produced by descending thoracic aorta. It is produced by descending thoracic aorta. Now below, in front of the lower part of pulmonary ligament, here there is a vertical groove is there, and this vertical groove, it is produced by left margin of esophagus. It is produced by left margin of esophagus. Now, in front of the apex and above the arch groove, there is a vertical groove is there, and this vertical groove, it is produced by left subclavian artery. It is produced by left subclavian artery. Now, in front of the groove for left subclavian artery, here there is a other vertical groove is there, and this vertical groove is produced by left brachiocephalic vein. Left brachiocephalic vein. Now, from apex up to arch groove, here the left margin of esophagus come in relation, but it not produce any impression or groove here. In front of the esophageal area and behind the subclavian groove, this area is related to trachea. This area is related to trachea. Again, cardiac impression lying below in front of the hilus. It is related to part of left atrium, left ventricle, and part of the right ventricle. Now, above the arch groove, above the hilus, there is an arch groove, and this arch groove continues with the groove, vertical groove behind the hilum. So this arch groove, it is related to the arch of aorta, and vertical groove behind the hilus is related to descending thoracic aorta. In front of the lower part of pulmonary ligament, there is a vertical groove is there, and this vertical groove is produced by left margin of esophagus. Produced by left margin of esophagus. In front of the hilus and above the arch groove, there is a vertical groove is there, and this vertical groove, it is produced by left subclavian artery. Left subclavian artery. And in front of the groove for left subclavian artery, there is another groove, vertical groove is there, and this groove is produced by left brachiocephalic vein. Left brachiocephalic vein. Now, from apex up to arch groove, mediastinal area is related to the left margin of esophagus, but esophagus here is not produce any groove. And in front of the esophageal area, above the arch groove, this area is related to the trachea. This area is related to trachea. Now we compare the relation of both the sides. In both the lung, below in front of the hilus, there is a large depressed area on both the sides. And this large depressed area on both the sides is called cardiac impression. On the right side, cardiac impression is related to right atrium and part of right ventricle. On the left side, it is related to part of left atrium, left ventricle, and part of the right ventricle. In both the lung, above the hilus, there is a arch groove. On the left side, arch groove is produced by arch of aorta, and right side, arch groove is produced by arch of Agios vein. In both the lung, behind the hilus, there is a vertical groove in the left lung. It is produced by descending thoracic aorta, and on the right side, it is produced by right margin of the esophagus. Right margin of esophagus. In both the lung, in front of the lower part of pulmonary ligament, there is a vertical groove on both the sides. On the right side, the vertical groove in front of lower part of pulmonary ligament is produced by inferior vena cava, and on the right side, it is produced by left side. It is produced by left margin of esophagus. Now, in front of the apex, on both the sides, there are two vertical grooves. There on left side 1, 2, and here there is a 1 and 2 in front of apex. On the left side, these two vertical groove in front of the apex. This groove is related to left subclavian artery, and this groove is related to left brachiocephalic vein. On the left side, This groove, two vertical groove are there. This groove related to right subclavian artery, and this groove in upper part related to right brachiocephalic vein, and lower part is related to superior vena cava. Now in both the lung, from apex to the arch groove, related here on the right side related to right margin of esophagus, on the left side related to left margin of esophagus, but on both the lung, this right or left margin of esophagus not produce any groove. Now behind the hilus, on both the lung there is a vertical groove is there. On the left side is produced by descending thoracic aorta, and on the right side produced by right margin of esophagus. So this is about the relation of mediastinal area. Now we come to hilus. Hilus is a depression, and through the hilus, structure either enter or leave the lung. Either they enter inside the lung or they come out from the lung. Which structure passes through the hilus? First structure is bronchus. On the right side, two bronchus are there. One is called epiarterial bronchus and other is called heparterial bronchus. On the right side, two bronchus are there, epiarterial bronchus and heparterial bronchus. And on the left side, there is one bronchus only, and that is called principal bronchus or primary bronchus. So two bronchus on the right side, epiarterial and heparterial, and left side one bronchus. It is called principal bronchus or primary bronchus. On both the sides, in both the lung, through the hilus, one pulmonary artery pass through the hilus. So second structure is pulmonary artery. Third structure pass through the hilus is pulmonary vein. The pulmonary vein, there are two in number on both the sides. One is called upper pulmonary vein and other is called lower pulmonary vein. One is called upper pulmonary vein, other is called lower pulmonary vein. Fourth structure passes through the hilus is bronchial artery. On the right side, there is one bronchial artery, and the left side, there are two bronchial arteries. On the right side, one bronchial artery, and left side, two bronchial artery. Then next structure passes through it, bronchial veins. Next to it, lymphatic also pass through the hilus. Now near the hilus, lymph nodes are present. And this lymph node, they are called bronchopulmonary lymph node. Now in front of all the structure, bronchus, pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, bronchial artery, bronchial vein, lymphatic, suppose these all structures are there, in front and behind it there is autonomic nerve plexus is present. Autonomic nervous plexus is present. Plexus lying in front of all structure, it is called anterior pulmonary plexus. And plexus lying behind it, it is called posterior pulmonary plexus. Now in between this old structure there is a space is there, and this space is occupied by loose alveolar tissue. The structure which are passes through the hilus. First one is bronchus. On the right side, two bronchus, epiarterial, heparterial, and left side there is one bronchus, principal bronchus or primary bronchus. Now second structure pass through it, pulmonary artery, one pulmonary artery on each side. Third structure pulmonary vein. And two pulmonary vein on each side. One is called upper pulmonary vein, other one is called lower pulmonary vein. Other one is called lower pulmonary vein. Then bronchial artery also pass. On the right side one bronchial artery and left side there are two bronchial arteries. Next is bronchial vein is also passed through the hilus. Lymphatic is also passed through hilus. Now near the hilum many lymph nodes are present and they are called bronchopulmonary lymph node. In between the older structure in front of the older structure and behind the older structure there is a autonomic nervous plexus. Autonomic nervous plexus lying in front of the structure, it is called anterior pulmonary plexus, and which lying behind it is called posterior pulmonary structure. And in between these old structures, the loose alveolar tissues are present. These older structures which are either enter or leave the lung through the hilus, they are together known as the root of the lung. Relation of this structure in the hilum we will see in the next time. Our today's topic is over.